Welcome to this week's edition of the, what do we call ourselves now? The Sideline View?
Sideline View at the Hockey House in Brainerd.
In downtown Brainerd.
It's hockey season. It feels like hockey season.
It's definitely hockey season.
Come here and buy some hockey gear.
Polar air, it's definitely hockey season. So let's start out talking about boys basketball here. We've got quite the thing going on at Brainerd High School right now. I saw half of it. You covered the game last night.
Yeah.
Boy, they're just very impressive.
They're 12-0, and they're winning handily. Although Fergus played pretty well. They cut it down to 3 late in the first half, but after that, Brainerd closed out the half 11-1 run and just dominated the second half. They're a good team. We say this all the time. They're just so balanced, and I know some guys are having trouble finding their shot right now, but other guys step up and score points, and it's fun to watch. You can kind of see when they get in lulls offensively, where they kind of rely on the 3-ball too much, and they need to work it around a little bit more. But they're just so fast-paced that they kind of carry that fast-paced momentum from the defensive side and the offensive side, and they just shoot the ball a little too quickly, I think, instead of working their offense a little bit. That'd be my only criticism with this team right now. They're just that good.
And again, last night got off to a 9-0 lead. They seemed to get up on teams right away, and then just pretty much keep them at bay the whole way. They ended up winning by 18. Was it last night?
Yeah, 18-point win. And the defense is the key because they come out with such great defensive intensity, and teams aren't prepared for it right now, I don't think. And we'll see once Brainerd starts getting around in the second go-round of the conference, see how teams adjust and attack them. But right now, I don't think anybody knows really how to defend them because they have an inside and an outside game. They have speed. They got guys that can run or drive to the basket. It's
pretty much have all the components.
Yeah. Who do you stop?
Yeah, exactly. And I think they have a big test. I think it's Friday they go to Sartell. Is that right?
Thursday
they go to Sartell, and then Saturday they have Rogers. I think they go down there for that. So it's those will be 2 games that'll test them, I think, and give them a little idea where they're at.
Absolutely. I think Sartell's kind of playing under their talent right now, and we'll see if I know Scott Stanfield said that he hopes that they don't get things turned around on Thursday. But Rogers is a section game. Moorhead will be coming up there, a section team. Elk River is kind of the team that everyone's thinking that they might be able to knock off Brainerd. They're seated 14th in the QRF. Brainerd is seated 17th in the QRF. So those 2 teams that'll be a good game to see. I don't know when that one is. It's coming up though pretty soon.
Boys hockey also on a nice run here. I believe they're up to 10 straight as well. Boys basketball is at 12, so they're kind of chasing each other there. But they had a nice win Tuesday night against Apollo, won 3-2. Cole Smith scored with like a minute 1 left to give them the win, and then he had a nice game here a week ago or so, and
against Roseau,
and they won that one. So they've won, beat Roseau here, beat Moorhead at Moorhead. Now they got to go to Roseau one more time yet before the end of the regular season. But getting some really good goaltending from Cal Helmberger, and Cole also had a nice game last week as well against Roseau. I think he had a couple goals there, and so. They've just got to keep going here. Maybe you got a shot to run the table. Who knows? But always got to take care of business in the postseason. But right now they're playing awfully good hockey, and I think drawing pretty nice crowds too.
Yeah, I know people might think 3-2 close game with Apollo, but Apollo's pretty good this year. I know Little Falls was really worried about them when they played them last week, and so
much improved, I think, than they have been in the last few years. So pretty much given Brainerd a good indicator, I think, of where they're at here. So I know gymnastics last night had a nice win. I think they're 4-3. They've got only one dual meet left in the season, and then they have their conference meet, and then we're in sections already. And I mean, just in about 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to be talking a lot about section playoffs here. So
skiing's got 2 weeks, and then they're both state bound. Hopefully.
Yep. So it's it's as soon as we get through January, it's going to start really rolling fast here.
It will be. Area teams of note, Crosby Arrington boys basketball, they're 11-4. They've won, I think, 2 or 3 in a row. Caleb Baker scored 1,000 last Saturday, actually. So congrats to him. Staples Motley girls basketball continue to roll. Kelly Pearson scored her 1,000 point. It's kind of getting redundant to say he scored 1,000 point. Doesn't mean as much as it used to nowadays with so many games and the 3-point line. But it's still an accomplishment, and congrats to those. Just wanted a shout out to Pillager girls basketball. They lost by 1 point. They haven't won a regular season game in 2 years now, and it's getting there. It's getting close. So good luck to those girls. We wish them best of luck.
We're pulling for Wade Mortensen, the head coach there. I mean, that can't be easy in the last 2 years. A Brainerd High School graduate, good guy. Hopefully, we were hoping to get that win last night, get off the schneid there, but it's tough sometimes.
They did win a playoff game last year, so if people are confused that they won a game, but it was a playoff game. They haven't won in the regular season yet, but it's getting close for them. So
another thing maybe to point out too in boys hockey last night, Wadena Deer Creek's Bridger Pettit I think had 8 points last night, and then his teammate Mitch Swanson had scored his 100th career point there too. So Swanson, I know, was it a couple weeks ago, I think, had like a big game as well, 8 points or something like that. So that's kind of becoming commonplace for them, it seems like. So let's see what else we got. CLC basketball tonight, and at home, and they're at home on Saturday, and then floor hockey opens up tonight. Wednesday at Riverside. So once they get started, everything is in earnest, and we're rolling here in the wintertime.
Yes,
so
it's non-stop action.
Keeps your mind off the frigid temperatures. So, well, other than that, I think we'll wrap it up from the Hockey House this week, and hopefully you'll join us again next week. Thank you.
Thank you.